All right, what's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video for Hell Clock. The reason I wanted to come back on is and really show some more gameplay is I heard that there was gonna be a new update coming out that's gonna add a new end game play mode that's more ARPG friendly, a little bit less roguelike. So I'm interested to see what this is all about. So I'm gonna read it here. If you are not really interested in going over those patch notes and just want to see the gameplay, feel free to skip ahead to when I start playing. I'm gonna be playing some Ascension endgame, and what I'm gonna try and do is try to prepare and kind of fine tune my build for whatever this new game mode ends up being. So that's really what's gonna be the goal. Uh, so yeah, if you enjoy these videos, feel free to give it a like or subscribe, or if not, that's totally fine. Appreciate the view anyway. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get check these notes out. But before I do that, let me go ahead and fix some things in the background real quick. It'll take me only 2-3 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and read the notes. Says, greetings Backlanders. We are celebrating 1 week of release of Hell Clock, and it's been an incredible ride so far. You have blown us away with your support, and we couldn't be more grateful. Today we'll talk about the two most important pain points in the community has been reporting: the pacing balance of the campaign and the end game. If these are not what you are interested in, we invite you to check out our state of the game post from last week, as I believe it's very much still representative of all the issues that we plan to fix in the coming weeks. So with that out of the way, let's begin. Campaign pacing, progression balance. As we said in state of the game, the feedback about the campaign balance caught us a bit off guard. In hindsight, it is pretty obvious, but we got tunnel vision in the months leading up to the release and ended up with a progression balance aimed to please only die-hard ARPG nerds such as myself, to the detriment of the wider audience. This is our mistake, and we have learned from it. It's not the fault of the player. Our game should offer a reasonable pace for learning systems, while at the same time being an entertaining experience for hours and hours without meaningful progress. Ideally, we want to turn all of you into huge Exile-like nerds. So here's our evil plan. Okay, regular veteran modes. When creating new save files, you will be able to choose between two difficulties: regular and veteran. These are fundamental changes to the campaign structure and pacing, so you will not be able to change this after the game has started. Similar to softcore and hardcore. To design regular mode, we went through all of your feedback, watched dozens of gameplay VODs, and I personally spent the entire weekend tweaking it. This is a major overhaul of campaign pacing and enemy scaling that we hope will address most, if not all, of your gripes so far. But what if you enjoyed the game as this today? I did. Do not worry, the veteran difficulty is basically the current balance, relatively untouched. For technical reasons, any existing save file when this is update releases will consider a veteran save file. You will need to create new games to experience the new regular mode. The two experiences are way too different to be a toggle. Speaking of toggle, Vengeance mode and Relax mode will still function exactly the same. You can combine all these options in any way you want. Do you want to play hardcore regular? No, I don't want it to be easy. So I'm not gonna try any of that stuff. As we said before, this is your game, and the other right way to play games to have fun. Yeah, I don't need training wheels. I don't need easy mode. Just I need to be able to think. So right now I'm gonna stay veteran and with a timer, and no vengeance. We're gonna play as God intended. New endgame system. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. In the months leading up to release, we played Hell Clock internally with a mostly ephemeral playstyle, mostly not hoarding relics, and with a focus on the reset heavy roguelike nature of Ascension. Yeah. After release, we had discovered that the majority of players actually play much differently. A lot of you enjoy collecting everything, yes, grinding it out, upgrading our relics, and hunting for those perfect rolls to perfect your builds. Yes, correct. While this also sounds obvious in hindsight, Since these are staple things of the ARPG, we actually underestimate our own game and thought that people would not be as interested in putting so many hours into Hell Clock's progression. Huh? At the same time, while Ascension feedback has been very positive for people actually were on board with the concept, the majority of players are not even willing to give the gameplay a try. I am. And you have told us so loud and clear. You want more traditional endgame, you want to push your builds to the limit, and you don't want to lose any progress while doing so. Yeah, yeah, for sure. We heard you and we're ready, working hard on it. We're also not that naive. We knew we were trying something risky with Ascension, so we were already prepared to move very fast and change things around in case it wasn't well received. If you're a particular servant, you might notice something in the previous screenshot. Campaign and Ascension were different things. When this update launches, we will separate Ascension completely from your main save file to avoid any confusion. After you beat campaign once with any save files, you will unlock Ascension mode, but it will be a completely separate experience that will live in its own save file. And of course, all the customization options for the campaign are still available. You can play Ascension regular, blah blah blah. Yeah. We are also increasing the max save files. W. We believe this is the right choice for Ascension moving forward. Speaking as Mark, I am personally very invested in Ascension. The new endgame option and save file separation will allow me to cater this game mode fully towards this audience, which will probably be more niche. This will allow me to do very creative, crazy things with this mode without worrying about the alienating the wider audience. Think of this going for as a little ruthless. Yeah, it's definitely ruthless for sure, because you basically start from scratch every time. The only progression you get is from your constellation. Coming next week, Abyss and Oblivion plus new skill 3. The first new endgame system we want to introduce is called Abyss and Oblivion. If you have played Diablo 2, Nightmare and Hell modes, yep. So everything gets harder. Great. Abyss and Oblivion will allow you to venture beyond Act 3, keeping all of your existing progression. This is great. While we expect most players to be able to complete Abyss, be warned that Oblivion will test you. I mean, yes, that's the point. Only the best builds and most hardened backlanders will see the end of the journey. Challenge accepted. You will gain 4 constellation points when you enter Abyss for the first time, and you also find 24 additional cursed shrines scattered throughout Abyss and Oblivion, providing you with a total of 38 points for your late end game builds. And yes, we will all full constellation respect. Thank you very much. We will also introduce a new skill tree called the Oblivion Bell. As soon as you enter Abyss for the first time, it will fully replace the regular bell. The Oblivion Bell will offer much deeper progression and customization. Oh, this is great. This is really interesting. This is really cool. Here's the breakdown. Abyss. Bosses no longer freeze Hell Clock. That's the same as Ascension. Bosses have new mechanics, okay? Uses endgame drop tables. Yes, that's good. New dangers affixes. Don't care. Minus 25% to all resist. That's actually huge because it's really hard. Resists are really important, basically. That's actually, you're gonna have to plan for that. New enemy scaling. Oh no, that right here. This might be a mistake. Depending what the scaling is like, because for example, Act 3 scaling is like 10 times more life than Act 2. So it can exponentially get out of control very easily. We'll see. Plus 12 constellation points. I like that. Oblivion, even harder. Will really test your characters. Minus 50%. Okay, that's not too bad. I was worried it was gonna be more, but minus 50. That late, that's doable. Elites have 1 additional affix. If that means they drop more stuff, I'm fine with it. If not, I don't know. Bosses have an enraged timer. Ooh, time limit. That's crazy. Plus 12 points. Great. Although Abyss and Oblivion will be fun to play through, they do not represent the full vision. This is why we can leave before giving you speak. Oh, there's more mechanics coming in. But this is 2026, so I don't really want to go through that right now. Okay, so that's the notes. That's it. Um, I think this will be really, really good for the survival of this game, little game. Uh, we'll see how it all goes, but if if they are this quick to react, they are that's promising. That's definitely promising if they're this quick to react because this seems like it was unplanned. They they had the foresight to know that they would have to some probably do something, but what that looks like maybe that wasn't that much planned. Who knows? Uh, anyway, pretty good. So I'm not gonna linger too much on this. I'm gonna go straight ahead to the gameplay. So let's get rid of this window and let's let's get started. All right. So quick recap. Finish Act 3. Uh, I unlocked Ascension. I spent like way too much time looking at the constellations and try to figure out what I was gonna do. Uh, we ended up deciding. No, not we, but ended up deciding on taking this mana shield thing, which is just MOM basically. You take that your mana takes some percent of damage for you, and then now I'm working towards getting this circle right here. I haven't thought about it yet, but I'm thinking either take the whole thing or maybe just stop here, and then go up and get the start working on the agility orb 3. That's really what it's looking like I'm gonna be doing right now. And then the fact that it's got this reduced all cooldowns by 1 second when you gain a ability or a power orb, that's perfect for what we're trying to do. So that's probably where we're going next. We're gonna probably fill this out and then fill these two out. After that, I don't know. Also, I did beat Hell 10 Act 1 on the last run with like 30 seconds left on the clock. So that was crazy, super hype, but that was off turn. So right now I probably don't even know what's going on here, so I'm gonna check my bell. Oh, we got one level. Uh, so I quickly realized that when you're playing Ascension, you have to get your portal first thing. You have to get your timer up first thing. Like that's mandatory. If you don't get those, you're not making it on time. I don't see how you're making it on time with no gear, no nothing. It's pretty much impossible to make it. Uh, I was kind of optimistic at first, but then I quickly got humbled, and I was running out of runs, so I just went for it. I got the portals, I got the timers, and then that's how I was able to actually finish the runs before the time finish the act before my runs uh, ran out basically. So now that we have all that, now we can kind of work on our skills and work on our relic relic size. Once that's complete, we can maybe. I'm not sure if I'll be still in this ascension run. Uh, it's gonna be really hard. I'm not really sure why they have all this stuff in the tree. It's just bait because you pretty much have to get the portal and the timer for ascension. There's no other feasible way. Maybe later when you got a lot of constellations unlocked, but it's just impossible in my opinion. Anyway, so next what we wanna do is we wanna try to get our points to 55 to get the relic up there. So we're gonna get some skill levels because we know that skill levels are insanely important for for scaling. That's what we're gonna do. Right now mana's pretty good, so I can definitely afford some leeway there. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our bombardment to level 5. That's it's pretty obvious. And then what we need to do is we need to figure out uh, we need to figure out how far we can take double knives with the mana that we have. So at level 2, still looking pretty good. Level 3, still looking pretty good. Maybe level 4. I think level 4 is the sweet spot right now. Okay. So now, do we want to level? We definitely want to level our Prayer of Vengeance, no matter what, because of the passive crit chance and critical damage. And passive is actually a little bit more important. It is a 60-second cooldown, but it's a difference between 20% and 44, so we don't really care. We just need the passive, and then same concept with the prayer. We're just really looking for that passive, uh, regardless of the cooldown at this point. Uh, and then with the reflexes, this one is a little bit more tricky because we still don't have, at this point in time, we don't have the cooldown uh, reduction necessary. So we're just gonna up it a level 2, get a little bit more DPS, and that's it. And then obviously, Holy Rosary is free, so we're gonna go ahead and max that out. And then do we have lasso? Let me see. Uh, yes, I do have lasso, so I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that as well to get those benefits for free. And now we're looking a little bit more powerful. Now we see what we have for as far as upgrades. We cannot lose the movement speed or the elemental resist. Uh, Same here. This doubles my life gain from that. So uh, we oh Bloody Thorn. What do you have here? That's a tier 2 Tempest, and I have a tier 2 Tempest. So that's not an upgrade at all. We're gonna go ahead and ignore that and get the 300 life. That to me is like a good deal. Uh, we already have our Savior Shield ready to go, so we definitely need that later. Is there anything that we can upgrade? Doesn't look like it, and that's fine. Uh, maybe maybe we would maybe we can take a look at what we have when the reroll. See if we see anything crazy. Tier 2 blue calcite and tier 2 Cornell's insignia. So that's interesting because we have one that has a life on kill. That's very good. We have a tier 2 with cooldown speed. I don't think we replace that for now. So all in all, decent finds, but I think it's time to go ahead and get ready. We have 6 runs remaining, so I think the next couple runs we try to farm as much soul stones as possible, try to progress and get some as many cursed shrines as we can, and then uh, get ready for the boss. Let's get that done. Okay. So right off the bat we got a critical damage. So we're gonna go ahead and get that because we still don't have our cooldown reduction relic. We obviously would take the skill speed here. Our mana cost is kind of high right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that as well. Our goal is to get as many chests as we can, get as many elites as we can, and get all the cursed shrines. Ignore everything else. Damage is looking pretty good. Alright, so I don't see crit, so we're gonna take the move speed. There's an elite. Alright, grab that. Critical chance plus 50. We'll take that. We're still nowhere near 100, but we're at 50. 50 is good enough. Wondering if I'll be able to. Yes, it's pretty good. So we were able to get that scavenger. So unfortunately, this is not an upgrade. That resistance, the size that we can get it. Right now we're not doing too hot on resist. I keep getting the worst shrines possible. What we want to get is speed or power. So I did see the red portal, but as per usual, we will clear and walk back to make sure we get our blessing at the end. So there's our base crit. Should be pretty nice and high at 76%. Very nice. Are working, we're happy. 40% duration on that, since we want those reflexes to be up all the time if possible. Make sure they're bouncing around, causing damage. So of course we get our gears upgraded there. Make sure we stay relevant as things start to scale up. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my Ascension constellation choices right now. It complements this build perfectly, and if I'm able to get some AoE, it'll even be more devastating. Power, so that's a good shrine. Instinct Ruler gets me that the scavenger free, basically. Always a good choice. Okay, 20% cooldown on bombardment. No brainer. Okay, so we could take the attack speed, but at this point, I think actually this is a hard choice. 240 attack speed of 144. Oh, we try to get that to 200 actually, and then after that we coast. Where's he at? That was quick. Our boy Tamarind. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Do we have that? We don't. This is a huge find. This right here is jackpot. That's a jackpot find. I think we'll be able to coast to hell 20. Like honestly, that's a huge find. Yeah, I feel the gear check. We already have 40 on that. I think we do the critical damage. We do already have 3 long duration on holy boxes. We want to shrine soon. Okay. Red portal. There's nothing down there, so we're just gonna go ahead and go back.
Uma recompensa para os defensores do caminho.
Obviously. Okay. Spell hits grant. Oh my goodness. We got it. We got our build. We're pretty much done. How lucky is that? It's gotta be some insane luck for sure. For 10 is a weight floor. But we definitely have 99% of the pieces for our build. We should be good to go. Now we're just an autopilot really. We're more than autopilot. This guy. No, I didn't get the drops. They need to fix that. If I get an elite during a boss room, just make him stay. Just make him stay instead of just disappearing him. So I can get the loot. It's not fair. Alright, next floor. Learning. This is a good shrine. It's an XP shrine. Okay. 9th generation time of throw speed for sure. The reason I'm not going full sand on lasso is because I don't have lifelink. So it's not like I'm getting that much of a benefit from it at this point. I mean, I guess I can take the 30, but it's not. It's really not build defining at this point. Uh-oh, I'm getting outscaled. Not a good, not a good, not a good sign. Getting outscaled. Gotta get our new relics here. Yeah. I'm a little behind the power curve right now. Those scavengers are really the test of where you're at. If you're not able to get them down, that's how you know you're a little bit behind power level. Ignore all these worms. I probably need to get a little bit of life steal. Honestly. Quick chance. 10% move speed. I believe this is the way. Damage. Quickly falling behind.
Para os defensores do caminho.
Good damage. Where's the curse? Weird. I haven't seen a single one. Let's do. Grab that chest. Not too worried about time because we do have 6 runs left, and I'm confident I'll be able to continue with who we have. Now that we dropped our BIS. Crit damage. Oh, I remember this guy. From a stun. That's funny. Critical damage, ammo damage. Unfortunately, not good. I'll take this just in case. Critical damage for 40%. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, we're 100% base. Insane. With no buff. Great. That's a crit though. Crit damage only 291. This will be higher. There's one. I saw it. See it. Do cooldown. Speed. Huge.
Minhas orações foram ouvidas. Agradeço por esta tarde.
Nice. Ooh. 21. 21 armor. I'm gonna have to take that. That's crazy. I have to take that. That's just too good not to take that. Unfortunately. No thanks. Holy. We good? Yep. So we got floor 15 taken care of. Critical damage plus 40%. How crazy is that? Uh, Oh, there's another cursed shrine. Can I make it on time? I don't know. We'll see. Floor 16. I gotta make sure I remember that. Take it. HS. Whoa. There's a bit of a hit there. Taking a lot of damage right now. Not a good sign. Oh please, let me make it please. I think I'm not gonna make it. For 16. That sucks. Fortunate. Sag. Got some good loot though. For sure, for sure. Plenty of stones. Okie doke. Got 1 point. Where do we want to spend it? Nothing. Just commit. Just do it. Check our bell. That's a lot of points. Almost there. Mm, let me take this for sure. Move speed seems to be pretty good over there. But right now all we need is make sure our skill levels are maxed out. Five more points. Base damage, of course. Nice and powerful. Okay. Maybe just keep it at 5. Yeah, I think 5 should be fine. 5 should be cool enough. Now we can max these out. Reflexes as well. Make sure we get our stuff together. Get rid of this trash. 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 Okay. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of this. So we have our bundle locked and loaded, and then our next thing is we need space for Ashes of Mourning. But how? Well, you can probably get rid of this. And then we want this and this. It's a lot of XP gain though. It's a hard choice. If we get rid of that, ignite damage, maybe later in the future. Gold gain or life on kill. 23. T2, T2. Maybe not at this time. Maybe Rosary? What's the rolls on this thing? Move speed, mana kill. Oh, move speed is pretty much premium. It might be this right here. Then this down here, and we can fit it. Oh yeah. And now, oh, these are terrible rolls, terrible affixes on my bundle syringes. So that's BIS for sure. Only T2, but you know, we take what we can get. Before we buy anything, we're gonna check our gear. This is not a good one. There's an upgrade right here, we take that. Nothing good over here. So now we can Upgrade. 18, 26. Sure, why not? Two on these. What else? Bum, bum, bum. I need that. Oh, we gotta. Yeah, we can do this now because we have our CDR. So take that. Uh, nice and sturdy, 21%, and now that all that is good to go, we need to figure out what's our next upgrade to level 3. Probably this. It's just too good. And then maybe the reflexes. Yeah, I think we do reflexes. And why not this, just in case? Okay. Feeling pretty tough, pretty strong, pretty sturdy. We should be flying through these now with these upgrades. Okay. Not that good on not that good of an upgrade there. So we'll take the lasso. Now speed shrine. So we get the elite. Life per second. Okay. Ooh. 40% on the reflex. Buff intensity is nice, but it sounds. Red portal, you take that in a second. Critical damage. We'll take the base damage, of course.
Me trouxe instrumento.
Everybody knows how good that is. Especially on a high attack speed build. Oops. We are running out of time a little bit, so. Mana cost? No. Bombardment frequency. Very good. Red portal. Make sure we remember that. Take the 30% of the stun. Another scavenger. Got him. Going out of a portal. Bombardment free DLC. Base crit. We're sitting at 55. Not too good. Get our portal. Get going. Okay. These are all bad. Skill speed. Critical damage 50%? Absolutely. Skill speed. Nah.
Este artefato irá me ajudar a acabar com os inimigos do Monte Santo. Este artefato irá me ajudar a acabar com os inimigos do Monte Santo.
Just get the elite. Skill speed.
Uma recompensa para os defensores do caminho da luz.
Crit damage. Power. Okay. 30% damage on reflex. Oh, almost missed. 2 bucks. What is this map? Where am I going?
Sinto que a sorte está do nosso lado.
Projectile damage. Nobody cares about that. 10% evasion. Nah, I'm gonna take the life. Nice. I think it drops in there. Scout's medal. Good to go. Easy peasy. That was squeezy. Something's wrong. I can't see my boss. Something's wrong. Let me see. Whenever you life steal, but I am life stealing. It literally says on my that's weird. That's really weird. It's not working like it's supposed to. Oh no, I'm wasting time. Should be here. Power. Attack speed. This is what I need. Better faith right here. This is what I was missing. Should be able to do what I need to do right now. 40% AoE. Sure. Not enough AA. Not enough DPS. It's great.
Artefato de ascendência divina.
Welcome, League of Legends. Nope.
pé no belo monte me trouxe um instrumento divino.
Repeater, critical hits, recover life.
Minhas orações foram ouvidas. Agradeço por esta dádiva.
Cooldown. Sure, we're up 175. That's crazy. Last run I had 1 minute left on this stage, but now I have 9. That's how much faster we got. One run. Insane. Only thing I have to watch is my live. Make sure it's chunky. Okay. Whoa. Ran out of mana. Interesting. Is that mana drain or something? What's going on? I don't get it. I think it's time to get
Artefato de
more mana.
ascendência divina.
What? Oh no! Oh no! We got distracted. What happened? What happened? That was such a great run. Can't believe it. That's what I get for looking somewhere else. Golly. Didn't even get the point. That's so disappointing. We get the relic though. Get this. I can't get the relic yet. Oh, I do. I do get it. Confirm. Now we get the banner of faith. Perfect. And we still have space for something. which can be anything. But we need to make some money. Let's see what else. Mana? No, unfortunately, the one we have already is pretty good. This was trash. If we get a better, if we get a better righteous blade, we'll just swap for this. And we got like for now, we're probably just gonna take this. Nothing good here. We can just upgrade more things. XP. This thing to rank 3. More bounces. More XP. Good, good. Alright, we'll do one more, and then we'll call it a day. Damage resistance on activation. Sure, why not? Duration.
Um objeto de grande poder. Sinto que a sorte está do nosso lado.
Base grid. Something must have changed. They must have changed something because I used to be able to proc this off of the banner, but it's not happening anymore. That's kind of odd. I don't know. Maybe it's bugged. I'm losing a lot of damage just because of that. Do have a red portal. Damage should be from that. Or that. XP. Crit damage. Where's that portal? Oh, it's there. Okay. um this still speed. Damn, how many levels did I get? Jeez. Probably need some crit.
Minhas orações foram ouvidas. Agradeço por esta.
Critical damage by 50%. Have to take that. 235.
Uma recompensa para os defensores do caminho da luz.
Back and take it in a second. Skip. that relic is not worth using a lot of this garbage. Alright, Bert is down. Lifelink. Hmm. That's definitely something we need to get. Oh, those people. What a fraud. There we go. gotta keep the. Oh, we got the point. There we go.
Até no belo monte, ele trouxe um instrumento iluminado.
Okie dokie. What's this?
Este artefato irá me ajudar a acabar com os inimigos do Monte Santo.
Nossa. Lasso.
Minhas orações foram ouvidas. Agradeço por esta dádiva.
Nice. Big damage upgrade. Speed. No, we just keep the stuff we have. 20.
Objeto de grande poder. Sinto que a sorte está do nosso lado.
Alright. Probably run out of time here. That's fine. Have 3 more runs. Pretty good. I don't know that I'll be able to. Yeah, there's no way. Not even close. That's all good. You just gotta get better. Just gotta get better. well, that's all we got for today, folks. I think we're gonna call it a day there. Uh, we pretty much good to go on Act 2. We just need to do a little bit of couple of upgrades for skill levels, figure out the mana issue, and I think we'll be able to coast to victory there. Not sure what's going on with the bundle syringe relic. It's not working, but that's fine. That's a problem for another day. Uh, Appreciate you checking this out. Hope you have a great day, and